Welcome to our channel. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more exciting stories. Today, we will learn about Julius Caesar, the great Roman general and leader. His story is full of power, war, betrayal, and ambition. Let's begin. Early life of Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was born in Rome in the year 100 BCE. He came from an important family, but they were not very rich. His family was part of the old Roman nobility, the Julii family, who said they were descendants of the goddess Venus. As a child, Caesar received a good education. He studied Greek, Latin, history, and philosophy. He learned how to speak well and persuade people. These skills would help him in his future. When he was 16, his father died. He became the head of his family. It was a difficult time because Rome was full of political conflicts. Different groups fought for power, and life was dangerous for young men like Caesar. Caesar's rise to power. At the age of 18, Caesar married a woman named Cornelia. She was from a powerful family. But the Roman dictator at that time, Sulla, did not like their marriage. Sulla ordered Caesar to leave Cornelia, but Caesar refused. Because of this, Sulla took away Caesar's family wealth and forced him to leave Rome. Caesar had to escape, and he joined the army. He became a soldier and fought in different wars. He was brave and clever, and his commanders noticed him. He won military honors for his courage. After Sulla died, Caesar returned to Rome. He became a politician. He was good at speaking and making friends. He knew that power in Rome came from the support of the people. He worked hard to gain their trust. In 60 BCE, Caesar made an important alliance with two powerful men, Pompey the Great, a famous general, and Crassus, a rich politician. This was called the First Triumvirate. With their help, Caesar became consul, the highest political position in Rome. Caesar's military success. After his consulship, Caesar became governor of Gaul, modern France. This was a dangerous area where Roman rule was weak. For the next 8 years, Caesar fought wars in Gaul. His army defeated many tribes, and he expanded Roman territory. One of his most famous achievements was the invasion of Britain in 55 BCE. Although Rome did not fully conquer Britain at that time, Caesar's name became even more famous. Caesar's soldiers loved him. He treated them well and shared their hardships. He also wrote a book about his military campaigns called the Gallic Wars. This book made him popular in Rome. But not everyone was happy with Caesar's success. The Senate, the ruling body of Rome, feared that he was becoming too powerful. His old ally Pompey turned against him. The Senate ordered Caesar to return to Rome without his army. The Civil War. Caesar knew that if he returned to Rome without his army, he would be arrested, or even killed. In 49 BCE, he made a bold decision. He crossed the Rubicon River with his army. This was an act of war against Rome. He famously said, "Alea iacta est." The die is cast, meaning there was no turning back. The Roman Republic fell into a civil war. Caesar and his army fought against Pompey and the Senate's forces. Pompey had a larger army, but Caesar was a brilliant strategist. In 48 BCE, he defeated Pompey in the Battle of Pharsalus. Pompey fled to Egypt, but he was killed there. Caesar followed him to Egypt. There he met Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt. She needed his help to win her own war against her brother. Caesar helped her, and they became close. Cleopatra later had a son, and some believed he was Caesar's child. With Pompey dead, Caesar returned to Rome. He became the most powerful man in the city. In 45 BCE, he declared himself dictator for life. Caesar's reforms. As dictator, Caesar made many changes. He helped the poor by giving them land and food. He reformed the calendar, creating the Julian calendar, which is similar to the calendar we use today. He also improved laws, rebuilt Rome, and gave citizenship to more people. But not everyone liked his rule. Some people in the Senate believed he had too much power. They feared that he would end the Republic and make himself a king. The assassination of Caesar. On March 15th, 44 BCE, a day known as the Ides of March, a group of senators made a secret plan. They believed they were saving Rome from a dictator. They included Brutus, a man who was once Caesar's friend. Caesar was warned not to go to the Senate that day, but he ignored the warnings. When he arrived, the senators attacked him with knives. He fought back at first, but when he saw Brutus among the attackers, he stopped resisting. Some say his last words were, "Et tu, Brute? You too, Brutus?" Caesar fell to the ground, stabbed 23 times. He died in the Senate. The most powerful man in Rome was gone. The aftermath. The people of Rome were shocked and angry. They had loved Caesar. Soon, a new power struggle began. Caesar's adopted son Octavian, later known as Augustus, and his general Mark Antony fought against the assassins. In the end, Octavian won. He became the first emperor of Rome, and the Roman Republic ended. Caesar's death marked the beginning of the Roman Empire. Caesar's legacy. Even after his death, Julius Caesar remained one of the most famous figures in history. Many rulers in the future took his name, including the Roman emperors and even the Russian czars, Khazars. His ideas, his military skills, and his political changes shaped the world for centuries. Today, his name is remembered in books, plays, and movies. Shakespeare's play Julius Caesar tells the story of his life and death. His calendar reform is still used in some places. His story teaches us about power, ambition, and betrayal, lessons that are still important today. Thank you for watching. What do you think about Julius Caesar? Was he a great leader or too ambitious? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories. See you next time.